Hi, my name's Paul Grogan. In this video, I'm going to be doing a two-player playthrough of the Rebner versus Freeman decks from Star Trek Captain's Chair. This video was filmed using a pre-production copy of the game, so some of the components that you see here are not final. I'm also using a third-party product for activation tokens, instead of turning the cards sideways. This video was originally live streamed as a private stream for my Patreon supporters and members of the design and development team for the game. So if you occasionally see us looking to one side to read messages from a chat, that will be why. Those messages will not appear in this version of the video as it's been edited down. A big thank you to WizKids for sponsoring this video, but I also rely on the financial support of my Patreon campaign to keep the channel going. So if you like the content that I create and you want to support me directly, you can do so at patreon.com/gaming rules. You will get exclusive access to the Gaming Rules community and some additional Captain's Chair playthroughs. So I'm here again with Stuart, and we are going to be playing the Carol Freeman deck versus Rebner deck. Both of these decks are based on the TV series Lower Decks. So if you haven't seen Lower Decks, then a lot of this will be unfamiliar to you. But Lower Decks is a 5-series Star Trek TV series with the crew of the USS Cerritos, which is my starting ship, captained by Carol Freeman. Rebner is a captain for the Packleds. The Packleds were first introduced in Star Trek Next Generation, I believe in just one episode, Samaritan Snare. But then they have been expanded in Lower Decks. So to tell you about how these decks work, because like all of the other decks, they work differently, what I can tell you about Carol Freeman is that I'm not going to be doing my tracks very much. I will get points for doing my tracks, but I have very few ways of doing my tracks. So some of the other captains really need you to get 1 or 2 tracks to the max to do well with them. Not this one. Let's show you, first of all, my board, and let's talk about the missions that I need to be accomplishing. And remember, as always, I need to do at least one of these in order for my tracks to score any points. So the first mission is Project Swing By. I need to have 4 allies on the same ship, so beamed to that ship, and at least 2 of these tracks need to be 4 or higher. Now, from my experience, the way that I normally play this deck is that I'm doing research and influence, but I might decide to do something different in this game. We'll see. The next one is Beta Shift. I need to have 4 people on the same ship, 2 of which at least need to be lower deckers. If I do that, I can then, get the bonus there. And the last one, which I've never been able to do in any game, is I need to have 5 ships deployed and or beamed at the same neutral location. So I basically need to have loads and loads of ships at a neutral location and not control it and just leave them there and build them up and up and up. And that's the one I'm going to try and do today.
Okay.
But as always, we will see how things work out depending on the cards in the market and everything like that. Speaking of the market, you may notice we already have some cards in the junk. This is because if you are playing with the Second Contact box, whether you're mixing Second Contact with the original game or Second Contact with To Boldly Go, the rules are that you must junk the top card of each of the decks at the start. Now, I think one reason for that is because there are cards in Second Contact, which is box 3, which get added to the decks. So they are a little bit bigger, but also certainly your deck and a bit of my deck as well is getting cards from the junk. So by starting with some cards in the junk, it means that we can actually do something with those. Let's have a look at Carol Freeman herself before we move on. So this is Carol. I got 5 away teams, Starfleet, Human. And I've got 2 reactions that I can use. One of them is whenever I gain either research or influence or military, I can discard a person from my hand to send an away team to wherever the Cerritos is. That's going to be triggering a lot, but because it's because it's a reaction, I can only do it once per round. The second one is whenever I return an incident, I can warp the Cerritos. Now, my end of game scoring is 1 point for every 2 cards in my log. So I am going to be wanting to put lots of cards in my log in order to get points for them. The ship that I start with is the Cerritos. And this is, the bottom half is a standard ship. You can warp it, you can discard cards to beam, you can promote people. The top half, again, this ship starts off deployed, so I'm not going to do that. But when it's back in my hand, I can play it, deploy it, beam a card from my hand here, or discard pile. I can then spend a dilithium to gain any one on one of the tracks, whichever's the lowest, and then the ship is exhausted. So it comes in, it does something, but it is exhausted from that point on. That's enough about me. other than to say, my deck works as normal. I have an available set of cards. I don't start with anything in my discard pile. I have some reserves, and I have some developments. So no special funky rules with regards to that. Right, tell us about Rebner then.
So Rebner is different in a way because it only has a passive hand size of 3.
So instead of 5, you have a hand size of 3. So you're only going to draw 3 cards at the start of the game, and your hand size is 3. Okay.
So goals on the board.
Yep, let's have a look.
Go for the board. We have no scoring points for research or influence, but we do have scoring on the military track. Goals that I have are things that make us smart. I have to have a engineer, a scientist, and a communication in play.
Just in play, wherever, just in play. So that seems quite easy if you've got those traits.
Don't have them in the deck.
Oh, right, you're going to have to go finding them. Right.
Yes, I think I have an engineer.
Okay.
I think that's about it. So I have to search them, but I do have cards in my deck that will help me get the rest of them.
Yeah.
And reward for that is enlisting a development, reducing the cost by 1 dilithium or latinum. Okay. And if none of the cards contributing to the goal are pack-led, I gain 2 glory.
Okay, so if you do it with a non-pack-led engineer, scientist, and communications, you get a bonus.
Yes.
Okay.
Second one, things that make us strong. I have to have 2 weapon in play and military at 6.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, 6 or more.
6 or more. So that seems relatively easy, but I know sometimes it can be hard to get the tracks.
That's the one I always struggle with.
Okay, right.
I end up never getting enough weapons, or I log them, and then I'm like, oh, well, I needed those.
Yeah.
And for the reward of that, is scan a military. Is that military trait? Military
focus.
Focus. That's what they're called. Yeah. Military focus, and then draw 3 cards. And then things that make us fast is have 4 deployed ships and have at least 8
dilithium. So you need to have the 8 dilithium.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's interesting, you may have noticed this, and Stuart did mention it, there are no multipliers on the research track or influence track at all for Rebner. So in terms of which tracks do you want to advance, the red track, there is very little point you collecting blue and yellow focus cards because they're not worth any points to you whatsoever. The only reason why you would want to increase these tracks is if you had a card that said you can only play this if you have 4 research or whatever. So let's have a look at your captain then. So this is Rebner. He is a pack lead. He is shady. So yeah, passive ability is your hand size is 3. But if your hand is empty, you can activate him to draw 2 cards. And if your hand is not empty, you could activate him to spend 1 latinum to draw 2 cards. And you're going to get points at the end of the game for every 2 of your cargo cards, excluding cards with helmets.
Yes.
So tell us about helmets. Because I was going to ask you today to wear a cosplay helmet. Because the pack leads are all about who's got the biggest helmet.
Yeah.
And you're going to be, you've got helmets in your deck, and you've got bigger helmets in your reserve.
Yes.
And you've got an even bigger helmet
in my developments. There's even some helmets in the market.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I can wear helmets, I can use helmets, I can beam helmets. Helmets are my thing for this game, and I can use them in lots of different ways.
And I believe the rules are that if there is a card with a helmet beamed to it, it's counted as wearing that helmet.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, one thing that is unique from what I've seen with the Rebner deck is you only have one way of getting an encounter.
Yeah.
And it's a 1-use card.
Yes.
So unlike the other decks, which have multiple ways of getting encounters, you have one way of doing it. And I believe you have to have the... What's the name of the helmet? It's big enough.
Big enough
the
helmet?
The big enough helmet needs to be on...
Not my captain.
Your captain.
It's got to be on a development person, which is the Emperor.
The Emperor, right. And then when you've got that, you can get an encounter.
Yes.
And that's it.
The only activation he has is...
to get an encounter.
To get the encounter.
And once that's done, he's logged, and you can't do that again.
Yeah.
So if that side, you're first. If it's that side, I'm first.
Okay.
I'm first player. I'm going to draw 5 cards. How many are you going to draw?
3. Makes my turn a lot easier.
Yeah, except as soon as you've played those 3 cards, if you can, you draw 2. Right, okay, off we go. So what I'm looking for with my cards is I'm looking to see if I've drawn my starting location, which I haven't.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to show you these cards as we play them. Because there are some new ones here, and there are some old ones that we've seen before in other playthroughs. Okay, so that's actually no good at the moment. I need to be drawing cards. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play Second Contact. So this is the Second Contact card. It costs an action to play it, and when I do play it, I can gain an ally from the junk, which is what I'm going to do. And then if at that point my reserve deck was empty, this would be logged. Otherwise, I actually shuffle the gained card into my deck. So I can't choose where it goes. So there is only one ally in the junk at the moment, and I don't get to choose where it goes. It gets shuffled into my deck. Okay, all right, but that was my first action used, and that was in my staging area. Right, then... Oh, draw a card. I didn't draw the card.
Nope.
No, I should have drawn the card first. Right, which wasn't the ally, so we're all good. Now... That's interesting as well. I've played this deck about 15 times, and even just this strange combination of starting cards that I've got, I think I'm going to play Set a Course. I'm not going to show this on the big screen because this is a card that we've seen before. Play a card. I've got two uses for it. I can discard people to send them to the same location, or I'm going to use the other ability, which doesn't cost an action, to draw a card.
Yeah.
Please. Okay. And then discard a card. Okay, so I'm discarding the shuttlecraft because I kind of need ships for that to work properly. And then I warp up to 2 of my ships. So, I have the Cerritos. Where are we going to warp it to? If I want to, and I think I am. So, I'm going to warp it to... I do like Archer 4. But I'm going to warp it to Indri 8. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to play a directive card, which is unique to me, which is the Anomaly Consolidation Day. And the reason why I'm playing this now is because it has a special operation that is as long as it's in my staging area. So I'm going to play this now, and it costs me an action. I junk a card from the market.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Then I can take an incident if I want to. I don't have to. And then I can discard an incident to gain a cargo. So what's interesting about this card is that if I have an incident in hand, I just choose not to take a new one. And then I just discard the one in hand. And I get a free cargo. Now, I don't particularly want that cargo, but I also don't want you to have that cargo because it's got a red focus.
No, good point.
So the Anomaly Consolidation Day comes into play. I'm going to junk a card from the market. I'm actually going to junk that one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an engineer as well, although you can get things from the junk. That's fine. We'll junk that one. Okay. You may take an incident, so I will take an incident. You may then discard an incident to gain a cargo. So do I want that? Yes. Sure. Okay, so I'll gain that, and that'll go to my discard pile. Right, but now...
Ooh, scientist.
The Anomaly Consolidation Day is in my staging area. So now, after I resolve a support operation, I can either get 2 dilithium or draw and discard a card. This deck doesn't... I don't have Utilize, I don't have Analyze.
Oh, really?
So getting dilithium and getting track movements is really hard for me to do. So now we're going to do a weird combination of things. Then for my last action, I am going to play Duplers. Now, this is a very interesting card because it's an ally that starts off in my deck that can get me other allies.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to take another incident, which goes into my discard pile.
Yeah.
I'm then going to gain an ally. I'm then going to gain an influence. And then I either have to spend a Latinum or the Duplers gets shuffled back into my deck. So this is a great way for me to gain extra allies. So we're going to play it. I'm going to take an incident, which goes to my discard pile. I'm then going to gain an ally. So do I want the Vidians or not? I'm going to take the Vidians. And I'm going to gain them to my discard pile. Right, then I gain an influence. So I gain an influence. That's the first influence that I've gained. And then I could react with Carol Freeman.
Yeah.
So I've thought about this long and hard, and I'm going to react with Carol Freeman, discard a person to send an away team to the location of the Cerritos, which goes there. And then I'm not going to spend the Latinum, which means this gets shuffled back into my deck.
Yeah.
But then we're going to do a support operation. So I explained how the lower deckers support operations worked in the last video, and then proceeded not to do any for the whole of the playthrough. So I'm going to explain them again. So any card that has a lower decker trait on it also has a support operation. And basically what happens is that whenever the triggering condition applies, which in this case is after putting an ally into play, which I've just done, then I can play this card from my hand, not for the play operation, but for the support operation. Still goes to the staging area, and it means that I'm going to gain a Latinum and send an away team to a location where you have a ship. So, even though the Duplas have gone,
Yeah.
I did put them into play, and after that whole putting them into play has resolved, we can then play Beckett Mariner's support operation, which means I'm going to trigger that. So this is basically send an away team to a location where I have a ship. And then the Anomaly Consolidation Day special operation triggers while this card is in your staging area. After resolving a support operation, I can either gain 2 dilithium or draw a card and discard a card. And I'm going to gain 2 dilithium because it's really hard for me to get that hold of. Yeah, I also gained the Latinum, so I now have 2 Latinum. My influence has gone up by 1. I think that's it. I'm quite happy with that as a first turn. I haven't actually used the Cerritos.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't use it. I warped it with Set a Course.
Yeah.
So, and I've no more cards in hand.
So you've got no activation. You can use it. So you could warp it away.
I could warp it away, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's so many different things I could have done. I could have promoted Beckett Mariner and then reacted with Boyne. I could have done all sorts of things. But as it is, that's what I'm going to do. So, clean up. Okay, let's pop a glory on. So, you're probably going to want this because it's got a military focus. I'm not sure what else you're going to want.
I really wanted that cargo, but...
Did you?
You trashed
Well,
it.
it's in the jungle. You can probably get it. Based on the fact of what cards I know I'm going to be getting next, I'm going to put it on here. Okay, and that is my go done. There goes to my discard pile. I draw 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I get my first reserve card. Your go.
Cool. Right. Do I try and do something about that location?
Nah.
You had a good first turn. I think letting you get the location as well would be trouble. Right, so my first play. You want to show that one?
Yeah, this is a card that starts off in your hand. Who is this? Rebner Glog. So you've got 3 different things that you can play it for. Which one are you going to use? Well, you don't have military yet. So it's going to be the top one.
Yeah, just one action to gain a person.
Okay, but if you had 3 military, you could basically scan for an engineer. Or if you had 6 military, you could scan for a shady or a scientist.
Yes.
Oh, okay, but you're going to just play it.
Just play it, yep. Just to gain a person.
You're going to have Lursa?
Yep.
Yeah, she's good.
Yep. I couldn't believe my luck when I got my hand and saw the market.
Yeah.
Like 2 military. Easy to get. And that one.
Top of the deck or discard pile?
Top of the deck. Alright, and... I get stuck that one. And I've got a new...
Another card.
Directive.
Okay. So again, this is unique to you because it is the pack-led decree. So as an action, you play it and you deploy it.
Yes,
nice and easy.
It's an ongoing directive.
Yes, but while it's in play, you can activate it with an action to beam a helmet here. So you're putting helmets here to gain cargo. Or if you've got 15 military, log a weapon from your hand or discard pile to draw 3 cards and discard one of them.
That's why I don't end up with a lot of weapons.
But that's going to be a late game
Yes.
thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But ideally, basically, you're going to be beaming helmets to gain cargo. So this is one way that you can gain cargo.
Yes, and use for my helmets.
Right, and that goes in play. So
Yep.
that's going to go there.
Yep.
Can go there. Yeah.
It's an action, and what to do with my big helmet. So I think.
So I'll show this on the screen.
Yep.
What's interesting is you've actually got 2 of these in your deck. So you've got 2 cards that are absolutely identical. This is a big helmet, and you can play it to gain some money, or you can play it to draw 2 cards and discard 1, or you can play it to promote a person from your hand to your duty officer. So what are you going to do with it?
Gain 1 latinum.
None of which are actions. Some latinum.
My hand is empty, so now I can activate Rebner
To draw 2 cards.
draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Okay. Then I will play Lursa
Yeah.
to gain 1 latinum.
Gain a latinum. And something to do with ships.
And oh, sorry, just before that, I was
Yep.
going to spend the dilithium to beam my ship.
Okay. Where's it going? Are we fighting or are we not fighting?
I don't know. It's 5 points, and you get another action. No.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I'm not going to take a location. I only can send 1 there, so I might as well at least block you this turn.
Well, that one doesn't block me.
No, but this one.
But that one
game
will.
1, you may beam this card to a ship
Yeah.
to send an away team to its location.
And take an incident.
You may spend 1.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So, yeah.
So if I do that, I have
You
to spend
may-
my glory.
No, that's fine. You may then spend 1 dilithium to take an incident and gain a ship.
Yeah, I really want a ship.
Well,
Oh. I might have to bring that one back then. Not scan that one. I can't block you. No, spend the glory. I always spend my glory.
yeah. So spend the glory as the dilithium, take an incident,
Take an instant. Gain a ship.
gain a ship. We need to be very careful that we don't end the game with the burn.
Yes.
We will give you a running commentary on how many cards are left in the incident. There are 4.
Oh dear. That's the one I needed. Oh, discard a card to beam a card there. No. Right, that's my turn done. So
Okay.
I'm going to place a glory.
Mm-hmm.
There. Both good, but no, discard both of them.
And all of them.
That's all gone. And draw back up to 3.
Oh, yes, 3. Okay, so start of my turn. Control. Somebody's turned up. All right, so we can't control. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play Douglas Station. This is the card I was hoping to have in my hand at the start. Play it, take control of it. When I take control of it, I can gain a person, and I can then log a card from my hand or discard pile. But when I activate it, I can draw a card if there's an away team there, and if there are 4 or more lower decker cards in play, I get another card and I get a dilithium. It's quite hard for me to get 4 lower decker cards in play, but it's a start. So I'm going to spend 1 action to play it. That is now in play, and when I take control of it, I may gain a person. I will gain a person. I will put them in my discard pile.
Do you know how many lower deckers you have in your deck?
I have at least 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I may log a card from my hand or discard pile. I'm going to log that one. So, new guy turns up and dies. Right, 1 action done. Next. I'm going to play the Duplers.
Again. More insane.
Take an incident to your discard pile. Gain an ally, which is also going to go to my discard pile. Yep, new one. Gain 1 influence. And because I've gained an influence, I could react with Carol.
Yeah.
I'm not going to. And then I either spend a Latinum or shuffle this card back into my deck. I'm going to shuffle the card back into my deck. They're great. They just keep popping up and creating more allies. Okay, right. So, I have one action left. I really wanted to do that. But I think I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to play Jack Ransom. So Jack Ransom is the first officer of the Cerritos. And I'm going to play him. So I may draw a non-lower decker card from my discard pile. Then I spend one dilithium to send an away team to a controlled location. And I may discard a lower decker card from hand to trigger that card's control operation.
Nice.
Now, I'm not going to do all of that, but what I am going to do is I am going to draw a non-lower decker card from hand, which is going to be... Sorry, from discard pile. A non-lower decker card from your discard pile, so I've drawn that. I then have to spend a dilithium to send an away team to a controlled location. So I am going to send an away team to a controlled location, which means I can then start using it. You may discard a lower decker to trigger that card's control operation. I don't have one.
Isn't this your second action? Is that?
No, I played the Duplers.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay.
But now I've got Red Squadron.
Yeah.
So Red Squadron can come out, which is a non-action play operation to draw 2 cards and discard one of the drawn cards. You may beam a card from your staging area to a ship, which could be this card. So I'm going to.
Yeah.
So I'm going to beam that ally aboard the Cerritos. So there's one ally. And you may warp a ship. I'm not going to. No. Then I'm going to play Set a Course, which again is not an action. Draw a card. Discard a card. And warp up to 2 of your ships. Okay. I'm going to draw a card, discard a card. That's that done. I haven't used this yet. So I'm now going to activate Douglas Station to draw a card. And if I have 4 or more lower deckers in play, I draw another one. I haven't. Then I am going to activate the Cerritos to discard a card. To beam a card here. I'm going to beam the Vidians on board. So that's 2 allies now on the Cerritos. I have 1 card in hand. Can't play it because I have no actions left. I've not returned an incident. I didn't gain any of that. Well, I did, but I chose not to do it. So I think that is me done. Okay, let's pop a glory on a card. So the Duplers are in here somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The chances are I am going to get it. So I might put it on this, because I don't think you're getting allies that much. And then we're going to do that and do that.
Now my gain allies is tied in with gaining incident cards.
Right.
So right now, not looking...
I'm keeping this in hand.
Okay.
Just going to draw 4. You'll go.
So I've got a new directive, Savage.
Okay.
Oh, might be new. I think that might be in one of the other.
I think it might be in one of the other ones, but we'll have a look at it. So yeah, this is a salvage directive. So you can play it, junk a card from the market to draw a card, or you can do an action play, spend a dilithium to gain a person, cargo, ship, or ally from the junk to your discard pile.
Yes.
I suspect that's what you're...
I am. I'm going to play that for the action to gain it to the discard.
Spend a Latinum.
Spend 1 Latinum, and I'll take the
Decorum Marauder. Okay.
And that one there.
First action done.
And then I will deploy the
Vorcha attack cruiser.
Yeah. So deploy.
Deploy it and warp it.
And warp.
Oh, it's coming in. You may discard a card to send an away team to that location, ignoring any opponent ships.
Yeah, so
Going to do it?
Yeah, discard a card.
Oh, because now you've got no cards in hand.
No cards in hand, so then I can draw.
There's a big fight going on here. You got 4, I've got 3.
So
draw 2 cards.
Draw 2 cards. 1, and then deck's empty. One reserve. Oh, okay. It's dangerous. Yeah, let's do it. So I'm going to play even bigger helmet.
So this is an even bigger helmet. So this was in your reserve to start with. You didn't start with it in your hand.
No.
So you can play it to gain a latinum and a dilithium, promote a person from your hand or staging area to duty officer. Or, and as an action, you can play it, take an incident to enlist big enough helmet. So this is a reserve card that will allow you specifically to go and get that card from your developments. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm Rebner. I want my helmets. So if I see it, I get a chance.
So take an incident. Take 2 incidents left.
And get big enough helmet.
Okay, so you have a...
So development cost of that one is your opponent may draw 2 cards.
Okay. I choose to draw 2 cards.
Okay, all right. Odd choice, but I suppose better just have 3 cards in hand, really.
Wow. Okay, right. That's an interesting development cost on that one.
And then I can play my second big helmet.
Yep.
To draw 2 cards and discard one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, look at that. That's trouble. Alright, discard that one, and then I can play big enough helmet. It's a new helmet I've just
You're doing
up.
it. So this is your development card that you already just got.
Yes.
And when you play it, you gain a latinum, gain a dilithium, and gain a glory, and you can refresh your captain.
Yep.
Okay, so it's an awesome card, but you want to be beaming this on to the Emperor.
Which I don't have yet.
Which you don't have yet. Okay. Well, there you go. So that's going to speed the game up as well by taking glory.
So play that one, gain 1 latinum, 1 dilithium, and
a glory.
And I can refresh my captain. I'm going to choose not to. Oh, actually, I will do.
Yeah.
This one.
Because then when your hand is out of cards...
I won't be able to do it.
Or you could just spend a latinum to draw 2.
I do have a bit of latinum.
You've got loads.
I've got no actions.
True.
Right, let's do it. Alright, so end of my turn. These ones will go discard, 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 discard.
Pop the last glory on. Means I get this. We load up the new one. 6, 7.
Discard. Right, what am I discard? I think I'll discard those 2.
Okay. Keeping 1 in hand. So you just draw 2
draw
cards.
2.
Okay. Rebner is ready. So I've got 7 cards in hand, thanks to you. I'm not sure it's worth fighting anymore over injury 8. How much dilithium have I got? I've got 2. How are we doing for incidents? We have 2 incidents.
2, yes.
That's a little worrying. We have no allies in the junk. So I probably don't want to take another incident at this stage. I think I need to be avoiding more incidents. Okay, Right, I'm going to play the Anomaly Consolidation Day again. I'm going to junk a card from the market. Now, the only card I can junk is this one, unfortunately.
Yep.
Because it doesn't have anything on it. Oh, a helmet.
Helmet.
I may take an incident. I choose not to. I may discard an incident, which I do, to gain a cargo. So I'm going to take this one because you want helmets.
Yep.
So I'm going to take that one so you don't have it. I'm going to put it on the discard pile. I'm taking a lot more cargo in this game than I normally do. Oh, it's the Beta Z gift box. Right, we've got 2 actions left. We're going to play the Carlsbad. Now, what's interesting about the Carlsbad is it's exactly the same as the Cerritos. Literally, everything on it, I think, is exactly the same because it is the same type of ship. So
okay.
it's another copy, but it's obviously a different ship. So I'm putting that into play, which costs me an action. I may beam a card here from my hand or discard pile. So I am going to. I don't really want to put the allies on there at the moment. I think I'm going to just put that medical diagnostic hat on there because I don't really need it. Okay, so I've beamed that there. You may spend a dilithium to gain one on one of these tracks, whichever is the lowest. Running a bit short on dilithium. Okay, I think I will. Hang on. I will, and then I might change my mind in a minute.
Okay.
Because whichever one is the lowest, so it can either be research or it can be military. I'm going to put that on there. Because I've just gained. Yeah. So because I've just gained something on one of the tracks,
yeah,
I can react with Carol Freeman. I've got this as well. But then I'd be discarding that, and I don't want to discard that. So I'm not going to react with... Or do I? No, I will. I'll play it differently. So I'll react with Carol Freeman.
Okay.
Because I gained on one of the tracks, I can discard Boimler again.
Send an away team.
To send an away team to the location where the Cerritos is.
Okay.
Right. I've still got 1 action left.
Oh, wait, you can't. I got more ships.
Oh, I can't? You got more ships. Well spotted. I won't do that then. Good call.
You could always warp the ship first.
Well, I can't, not in the middle of the thing.
Oh, okay.
And then the problem is, when the Carlsbad comes into play, it's exhausted. So I can't now... I know I could warp the Cerritos. Yeah, that's what I should have done. I should have warped the Cerritos first. Gosh. Right. I'm going to activate that to draw a card. I could take 2 incidents and end the game. And lose. So let's not do that. Let's... Oh, and then I could do... Oh, yeah, wow. No, that would come. That would lose me the game. So we're not going to do that. Let's. Right. I'm going to activate the Cerritos. I'm going to spend the dilithium, and we're going to warp it away. We're going to bravely, tactically retreat to here. Okay.
Yep.
So you've now secured this location. I've given it up. And I'm going to play, for my last action, the Type 6A shuttlecraft. Do I want to do it for an action or not? Yes. Send an away team to a location where you have a ship. You may put this card on top of your deck. I'm going to.
Yep.
I'm going to put that card on top of my deck. Right, I have no actions left. But
Lots of free plays.
I'm going to play Boimler. So we saw Boimler in the Riker playthrough, and this is pretty much the same one. And what's really interesting is that I can play him. It doesn't cost an action. I spend all of my remaining actions, possibly none, and then for each action spent this way, none, draw a card. But then draw one additional card and free play one of the drawn cards.
Nice.
So what I'm going to do is that comes into play. I spend all of my remaining actions, draw one card for every one I spent,
This is what you
then
know
draw
what
another
it is.
card and free play it, which is send an away team to a location where I have a ship. You may put this card on top of your deck. I choose not to.
Well played.
No actions left. 3 cards in hand. I'm not going to do anything with any of them. These are both exhausted. That's exhausted. I didn't use this in the end. I think that is me done. So at the start of my cleanup phase, we wipe the market, get rid of all of those nice juicy tokens, and now we get some more cards. We got Ash Tyler, we got the Orb of Time. Yep, Fazarius, ship from box 3, and the Suliban. Right, okay. I'm going to put this on the Suliban. And then I am going to tidy my stuff up. Oops. I'm going to discard. Did I do a support? I didn't do a support, did I? No, I played him for his play operation. So they get discarded. I'm also going to discard. I haven't got a duty officer yet. Need to get a duty officer.
No, I haven't had one
Discard
either.
that. Going to discard that. I'm keeping that one.
Yep.
And then I'm going to draw another 4. And she'll go. So.
Control. I've got no
1.
resupply. Do have a control. Do I want to take
Do you want to take control of Indri 8?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
I will have 2 glorious compensation.
They will get.
So dismiss the ships.
And gain an action. Don't know if I'll end up being able to use. Maybe it
4
would be
actions.
better waiting for another turn. We will see.
2 incidents left in the deck. If you take them both, I think you lose.
Yes, I'm going to return them.
Okay.
Put a card to the top of your deck to return this card. Jump from that to the top.
Yeah, return the card
And I can promote a person I don't have.
from your staging area. And if you have Malcolm Reed in play, you get a glory.
Yes.
Read alert.
Right, I feel safer.
Yeah.
One less instant.
So do
I. Play another location.
Ah, so this is the Pack-led planet. So this was actually in your starting set of cards.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
You just haven't played it yet. So when you play it, you take control of it, and when you take control of it, you find a helmet except from your reserve.
Yes.
And while it's in play, you can beam helmets here to send away teams to locations. If you have a ship at the location, you get a glory. And you can beam a helmet to your duty officer. Right. So this is the card that you use
To beam helmets
to beam helmets to your duty officer. So that's going into play. And you're finding a helmet.
Yeah, might as well go for the big enough helmet again, I think.
Is that that's the really good one, isn't it?
Yes. I did have one in my... I still got one in my deck. No, we'll take this one. Gain a cargo. I do not want that cargo, so I'm just going to play that card.
Yep. So gain a Latinum.
I'm not actually.
No,
I'm going
no,
to use my captain first. I have to pay for it.
Spend a Latinum to draw 2
Spend
cards.
a lot and draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Then I will play. Now I'll play big enough helmet.
So you get a Latinum, a
Dilithium.
dilithium,
Refresh my.
and a glory.
And a glory, yes.
Okay. Oh, and then you could spend it again to draw more cards.
Yes. All right. So I have a new card here.
Samaritan Snare. So this is actually the name of the Next Generation episode where the Packleds were introduced. So when you play it, you deploy it, and then while it's deployed, you can beam a helmet here and take an incident to gain a ship or an ally. And you can activate it to discard an incident to gain a military. So when you play it, you deploy it.
Yep, so that one's being deployed.
So you've got 2 directives that are deployed and ongoing.
Yes, and they're all about helmets. So
they're all about helmets.
I need to gather more helmets. Because once I've beamed them here, like, no, I'm not beaming them yet. Once they've been there, I can't remove them unless I get my directive. That we haven't seen yet.
Which we haven't seen yet.
Which...
Yes.
But now I can activate that one, discard an incident to gain
1 military. You've started.
I'm off. And then I can activate my
14
captain.
more to go. Oh, to draw 2 cards.
So I've got a...
We need another location.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Argus array.
Okay. Got the Decorum Marauder, which is an attack play. Deploy the ship and steal 1.
What?
1 Latinum.
There you go. Pesky Ferengi.
Right. And what have I got here? Action. I don't have any actions left. I'm just going to play this helmet and have a big helmet. Draw 2 cards and discard 1 of them.
Can't draw any cards, so reserve deck again.
Don't think I've gone this long without having a DO before. Normally,
I don't think I have. I normally get Jack Ransom out right near the start.
Okay.
But as we've said before with the other playthroughs, every time you play this game, it'll play out differently.
All right. So draw 2, discard 1. Oh, both good. Discarded, and that's the end of my turn. So let's put a glory out.
Interesting. Yeah, because if you take that, it's...
No points. At least it gets 1 point. I need cargoes.
Yeah.
Right, and then... Oh, did I want to warp that? I don't have. Before I end it. No, let's just leave it.
No, okay. Right, well, I am going to control this at the start of my turn. Oh, no, hang on, because I've got the allies on there.
Oh, no.
Oh, maybe I don't want to. Because then I'd get these and I'm back to square 1.
Oh. See, I told you I was clumsy.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to control that.
Nope.
No. We might swap some ships around. But to do that, I need some dilithium. And getting dilithium is not easy for me. No, it's fine. I'm not going to take control of it. I've made a potential foolish decision, but that's the decision I've made. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to activate Douglas Station to draw a card.
Yep.
Or am I? Yes, I am. You'll like this. I'm going to play.
I won't.
I'm going to play the Tellarites. So this is a card from box 2.
I don't like this.
Give your opponent an instant from your hand. There you go. Happy Christmas.
Don't appreciate
If
that.
I had another Tellarite in play, I'd gain no action. But that's...
Yeah, thank you very much for that.
That's fine.
Subspace.
Phenomenon. Okay. Happy with that. Now then. Are we going to play this? Yes, we are. We're going to play Second Contact again. So I draw a card. I may gain an ally from the junk. I do. If your reserve deck is empty, it is not. I log this card. Otherwise, shuffle the gained card into your deck. I don't know if I did that earlier.
I think you did.
I can't remember.
A lot of shuffling with your
Yes.
Freeman deck.
Right. So I've got lots of allies. I just need to get them on there and get these tracks up. One actual action left. How many incidents?
3.
And I've just given you one of mine.
Yeah. I'm glad I returned one.
So I think... Oh. Oh. Oh.
What, you think you can
Yeah.
get one instance,
No, I
yeah?
can do some...
Don't give me more. You've already given
I can do some potentially exciting stuff here. I could take 3 incidents and end the game. But I think I'd lose because I think I have...
What, take all 3 of those?
Yeah.
You're definitely losing.
I don't... So I'm not going to do that. But I've got this weird combo of cards where I could play the Duplers to take an incident, react by playing Beckett Mariner's support thing.
Oh, wow.
No.
Very close. I think we're almost...
Promote Mariner and use Boimler to use her support thing, to use her and take 3 incidents. Yeah, I could. I'm not going to.
I think if there's 2 there, I think you'd be all right.
I think I might be all right, but no. Gosh. So, what am I doing? Am I playing the Duplers to get another ally? Oh, it's got to be worth it. I'm going to play them. Take an incident. To your discard pile, right?
Don't just give it to me again like last
Gain an ally. So I'll gain the Suliban.
Yeah.
Who are going to go to my discard pile. I gain an influence. Now,
you can do the reaction.
I can. And that is what I'm going to do. So when I gain the influence, I'm going to react with Carol.
Yeah.
Discarding her daughter, Mariner, spoilers, to send an away team to the location of the Cerritos.
Cool, yeah.
Right. Then I'm going to play set a course, draw a card, discard a card, warp up to 2 of my ships. Oh, I've got this as well. I've got the Carlsbad.
You can warp that somewhere.
So I can warp that somewhere. Let's warp that here. Okay. And then I'm going to play Boimler. So I spend all my remaining actions. I draw a card and I'm going to free play it.
What have you got? Oh, wait, hang on. Isn't that meant to do something?
Sorry, yes. Either spend a Latinum or shuffle this card into your deck. So that should have been... Oh, so that should be shuffled into my deck.
You might get it again.
I might get it again. Good point. So quite often with this deck, I've played Boimler and Mariner is the top card of my deck, which means I take 2 incidents.
Oh.
I get a free ship. Okay. Thank you for spotting that. So, here we go.
Junket card from the market. You
It's
may
not,
take an instance.
Yeah, it's not great. It's fine. Junk a card from the market. I'm going to put the Denobulans in here. You may take an incident, and I can then discard an incident to take a cargo. That would leave 1 incident in the pile.
As far as I'm aware, Packheads don't have anything to give you incidents. There's no...
No.
So as long as you don't...
I'm just going to have a bit of a count, because this is really important. So I have 2 incidents in my discard pile. I have 2 incidents in my deck.
I think I've got 4.
Yeah. Well.
4, maybe 5. I don't know for sure.
So I've got 2 in there. I've got 2 in there.
Can't remember if I've got 1
If I take another one, I'll have 5.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a risk. We are taking a risk here. I am going to take an incident. I'm then going to discard that incident to gain a cargo, and I'm going to gain this one because I think, because of the glory and the yellow stripe, I think this one might be good for me. But I am quite nervous.
I'm not confident I've got less than you.
Okay. I haven't used either of these cards.
You got any cards in hand?
No. So I can't.
There's no point in warping them.
There's no point in warping them, so I'm happy with where they are. Okay. I'm done. Let's pop this on here. And cross my fingers. Done. Done. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, me giving you that incident, I think, has meant that I was slightly safer to do that.
Yeah, I'm not confident I have less than
Okay.
you. If I take that, I think I might have
Okay,
more.
which
So
means you're not going to take it if you think that you would lose.
I'm not very good at keeping track of them.
Yeah, well, I knew that I had one in my available cards that started there, so that meant there were 7. But I think I also had one in my reserve, and I think you had one in your reserve.
Yeah, it's still in there at the moment, I think.
Okay.
Alright, so I've got a new reserve card.
Okay.
A clump ship packlet.
Oh, yes, it's a ship. So this was from your reserve deck. Big ship. Attack play. Deploy this ship. For each ship your opponent has in play, draw and reveal a card. You may log a drawn card with a weapon and force your opponent to log a ship from their hand, discard pile, or play. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so if you can make sure you have a weapon at the top, it's great.
Okay.
I don't think I have any weapons in
So
my
you're playing
deck.
it. So for each ship that I have deployed, which is 2,
So I get to draw
you get to draw a
2
card.
cards.
Oh, you draw and reveal 2 cards. Oh, but you still get them.
Yeah.
If either of them was a weapon, I'd have to log a ship.
I can log the weapon
Oh,
to
you
make
can
you then
right,
choose
okay.
one to log. There's not. And
No,
it can be
but-
hand, discard, or in play. There's no weapons there, so you don't have to worry about that.
Right, good. So I don't want to be logging in my ships. Yeah, that would hurt right now.
Yeah, I've rarely got it to work. I never time it right to get a weapon on the top of the deck. Right, so I can have beam. I don't want to take any incident cards.
No.
Gain a cargo. I could take a cargo. So that's beam. Beam a helmet here to gain a cargo. So big helmet
There's
is
been
there.
beamed there, yeah.
I'll gain this cargo.
Okay. Ah, the Horter.
Just gonna start. Okay. Top of my deck. I'm gonna activate my captain to draw 2 cards. Oh,
Yep.
that's not the right thing. That. Yep. And then I'll activate the clump ship. Discard a card to beam a card there. Let's discard that one to beam.
Okay, so that was so it was an incident, but it started off in your discard pile.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I don't have one in there. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of then. Right, and then I will play Hostile Contact. If you have a communication in play, you can return this and gain 2 dilithium.
Nice.
Return that one.
2 incidents in the deck.
Get a 2 dilithium, which I needed. I'm going to play Even Bigger Helmet.
Even bigger helmet.
Yeah. Gain dilithium and a latinum. Can't promote a person. Oh, that just stays there. And I will activate this one. Discard an incident. Yeah. And that's it. Oh, I could beam some ships.
You could warp some ships
I
around.
could warp some ship. Oh, that one's exhausted. I could warp this one. Let's do it this time. So warp a ship.
Where is it going?
It is.
Depends if you want an easy point.
Yeah, but I would lose the ship, and then I can steal.
Experts of the game have told me that losing a ship to get a point is generally not worth it.
Does that mean steal more resources? But I'll put it here. What's that? You may discard your card from your discard pile. That's very good. Right.
Glory.
Glory. And you get that one again. Right. Do I want to keep this card in hand? I do not. Thank you.
You're all done.
All done.
So, start of my turn. I am going to choose to control Delta Vega. The control operation is no effect. That's fine. Right. So, I'm still worried about incidents. So the first thing I'm going to do is dilithium shockwave. I spend all of my dilithium. You gain 2.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, we need another location. Memory alpha. Okay, and I return this card. Now, Freeman has another reaction that I can do that says whenever I return an incident, I can warp the Cerritos. But that would require exhausting her. And I don't think I want to. I think I'm okay with that. Or am I? No, I'm not. I am gonna I'm gonna warp it to there.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So incidents under control now. I think I'm happy with that. I can take another one. Right, I've got all sorts here. All sorts of things going on here. I'm going to play the Illyrians. So the Illyrians is an ally from box 3, from Second Contact, and has got some really interesting operations. The first one is I can play it to promote a person from my hand or the staging area to duty officer, and that's the one I'm going to do. I could play it and discard a Starfleet to scan 2 people. It's got a cleanup operation that I get 1 research for each duty officer I have in play. But if I have no other augments in play, this gets logged.
Okay.
And while this card is in my staging area, I can actually have up to 2 additional. So I basically can have lots of duty officers for a short period of time. But do I want to play that first? Oh, right, hang on. Oh. Yeah, no, before I do that, I'm going to play Jack Ransom. So, as my second action, I'm going to play Jack Ransom.
Yep.
You may draw a non-lower decker card from your discard pile. So,
Don't give me.
I can give you another incident.
Don't do that. I don't want them.
Oh, there's so many options here.
So you're going to keep drawing the instant cards and then just give them all to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Okay, so I'm drawing a non-lower decker card from my discard pile. Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw the Tellarites. I then spend a dilithium, which I don't have, so I have to spend a glory to send an away team to a controlled location. I'm going to send it to Delta Vega. I may discard a lower decker to trigger that card's control operation. I don't have a lower decker. Right. But then what I'm going to do, then I'm going to play the Illyrians. That allows me to promote a person from my hand or the staging area to be my duty officer. So
First
I now
duty
have
officer of the game.
Jack Ransom as my duty officer.
And we're on
Yeah.
deck 3.
Oh, we need some glory on there, don't we?
Oh yeah.
So while he is my duty officer, I can put a card on top of my deck to gain a person. So that's the way that I get lots of people. We are going to do that. I am going to activate Jack Ransom. I am going to put a card on top of my deck to gain a person to my discard pile.
Nice. Seems a very easy way to get more people.
Yes. Normally I get him in play at the start and I'm using him constantly. I have 1 action left. I'm going to play the Hollow Suite as an action to gain 2 Latinum. I may refresh my duty officer. I choose to. And I can junk a card from the market. And I'm going to junk this one. And then because my duty officer is available again,
Yeah.
I'm going to put a card on the top of your deck to gain a person to your discard pile. I'm not going to gain that one. I'm going to gain this one. It's Talok. Right. I'm not exhausting these. Why am I not? It's really weird. Yeah. Oh, I've not used this. Oh. I use it to draw a card. Yeah. Oh, but then I know what the card is.
Ew.
And I want to keep that card in hand. Yeah. Misplay.
That's the one that, what, gives me an incident?
Maybe.
Oh, dear. At least I know to make sure I don't take
no,
three myself.
That's it. I'm good. So, start of my cleanup step. We wipe the market. Everything goes.
Sorry, I was just looking at the cargo.
We have another Tellarite. Okay, so I've done that. And I'm going to put this on the person. I'm going to clear these. In cleanup, so I gain 1 research for every duty officer I have in play. Unfortunately, that's just 1. And then if I have no other augment in play, which I don't believe I do, this gets logged.
Okay.
So that's a shame, but... Okay. Right, and then I draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 1 card left in my reserve. Over to you, sir.
Okay. Right. I'll deploy my ship. Mondor. Get that one back out.
You may gain a cargo from the junk. If it's a weapon or an anomaly, you get a military.
Right, I'm going to take gift box.
Yep. Fun.
It is.
It is a lot of fun.
And anomaly. So I get 1 military.
You get a military.
And
You gain it top of deck or discard.
Top of deck. I will put it on the top of my deck. Then I'm going to promote. Which one can promote? That one. Promote a person from your hand to duty officer.
Okay. So you've got Rebner Blog as your duty officer.
Yeah.
So while he is your duty officer, you can discard a person to gain 3 dilithium. If the discarded card was an engineer, get a glory. If he's wearing a helmet, you gain a military.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm trying to decide if I want to discard this or play it. Choices. I'm going to activate that. Discard a person. So I'll discard this card. Gain 3 dilithium. It doesn't match any of the other traits.
Okay, but it's a lot of dilithium.
Yeah. And then I can activate my captain to draw 2. Okay. That works. Right, run out of room for ships. Let's get another ship out. Deploy and warp this ship. Let's go. But now I'm going to discard this card. I want this card.
You can move these here if you want, because I'm not using the space.
Okay, I can move the ship over here.
There we go. We do have space. Yep.
I can discard a card to send an away team to the ship's location, or I can spend a latinum to do it. Keep the card. Oh wait, there's no point because for that I need another card anyway. I can't draw any more cards, so I will discard this card to send an away team.
The location is secure.
To here. Then I can complete my goal.
Which is?
Have 4 ships deployed.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4 ships deployed.
And at least 8.
Okay, mission complete. So you get to draw the top location and take control of it. And it is an advanced one.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to think. Why have I?
What we got? Verex 3.
Okay,
Gain of
that's
glory.
good. Gain of glory.
You can log people to gain platinum. And at the end of the game, you get 1 point for every shady character.
Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. I'm going to use my other action to send another away team. Send an away team to this location.
That activates it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Activated.
Yeah, nice.
And then I can use this to beam this one away.
Warp it away.
Warp it away.
Yeah.
Warp that one. Let's go here.
Okay.
Right, that's me done.
Right. Pop a glory on. So I have a resupply effect.
Should be warping my other ships.
You can do if you want.
Yeah, let's quickly just spend that
Yeah.
to warp this one. Here. That one I'm not warping. That's it.
Right. All done.
Yep.
Cards.
Cards. Oh, that's it. So I have to shuffle these.
Got them. Right. So yes, I have a resupply effect. I reveal my hand. And I get 1 dilithium for every person.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got some dilithium. Right. Your birthday soon, isn't it, Stuart?
No, not for a while.
Well, here you go.
Ah, thanks for. Wait, this is what you got me last time.
It's a slightly different one. I heard you like them. If I have another Tellarite in play, gain an action. I don't, but I'm going to be getting another Tellarite soon. So I am now going to activate Douglas Station to draw a card. Okay. Oh. So many combos. Right. I'm going to play the Duplers. So I'm going to take an incident. We're at it again.
Oh no.
To my discard pile. Gain an ally. Oh no, hang on a minute. Take an incident to my discard pile. Oh, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Oh, I've seen it now. Oops. Right. Okay, it doesn't work. So I've taken an incident to my discard pile. Gain an ally. Don't really want this one. But it's got a red stripe on it. And I know you might want it. So I'm going to... I don't know if you have... I don't know if you have ways of getting it. Oh, you do from the junk, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I would have wanted. Right, so I've gained an ally, which is going to go on my discard pile. I gain an influence. That's good. I've got my influence to 4. When I gain an influence, I can react with this. I'm not going to. And then I either spend a Latinum or shuffle this into the deck. I'm going to shuffle it into the deck. Right. Now I'm going to use Jack Ransom's put a card on top of my deck to gain a person to my discard pile. I'm going to play the Type 6A Shuttlecraft, not as an action. Gain a dilithium. You can either beam a card to a ship or recall a card beamed to a ship. I'm going to recall Red Squadron.
Okay.
Then I'm going to play Red Squadron. Not an action. Oh, hang on. It's got an optional one if I've got 3 influence. I can find a Starfleet or Dominion, draw 2 cards, force your opponent to dismiss a ship. Log this card. I don't want to log this card. I need these allies.
Leave my ships alone.
Okay, I'll just do the normal one. So draw 2 cards and discard one of the drawn cards. You may beam a card from your staging area to a ship. It can be this card. So let's just put it back. Let's put it back. You may warp a ship. I am going to choose to warp the Cerritos.
Yeah.
Because I don't like what you're doing.
What am I doing?
But you're doing shenanigans.
Well, you keep giving me all the instant cards, so...
Okay, I'm going to warp it to here. Right, I've still got an action left, but I can't play that one. Oh, I'll play that one. I'll play Talok.
Yeah. Oh, an attack?
It's been a long time since I've seen that. Yeah, it's an attack.
Oh.
Remove one of your away teams from a location to scan one of persons.
Okay. If you have 2 or more Imperial in play.
Yeah, okay. I'm not going to take that one. I'm going to take this one. So I'm scanning this one, which is going to go to my discard pile. Okay. Your opponent takes an incident. That's 1 incident left in the pile again. If you have 2 or more Imperials in play, gain 2 glory. I don't. Unfortunately, I only have 1 card in hand now. And... yeah. So I can't beam this one. I've already used Jack. I don't think I can do anything else. I think that is my go done. I'm going to put that on here. I'm going to choose to keep this in hand. So I'm going to draw another 1, 2, 3.
I need a doctor, I think.
You need a doctor. I need a thinner deck.
Do we have any doctors in here? Anything to help? Nope.
Right, okay. Next turn, I'm going to have an awesome turn, I think.
Right, it's over to me.
It's over to you.
Okay. Right, I'm going to have to deal with these incident cards you keep giving me.
Mhm.
Not happy about it.
There might be another one on your way.
Okay.
I mean, that is interesting with that card, because if I gave you another incident on my next turn and then took that one, I think I'd win.
Right. Spend 1 latinum to gain a cargo from the junk to my discard pile. Hostile contact. If you have a communication in play, return this card and gain
There you go.
2.
You've got Universal Translator beamed aboard the clump ship.
Yep. Oh, didn't do my control. Let's just leave it.
Okay.
Let's just leave it.
Well, you can just take it. It's easy.
Yeah, it doesn't affect anything
No.
else, does it?
No? We've got Babel 1.
Draw a card for each communication in play. Okay. That'd be good.
You've got 2 communications in play.
Is it excluding that card?
Excluding this card.
Okay. So there's 2 back there. So I want to warp that one. Let's warp. Just this one. Warp that. Spend 1. Warp this one to here. exhausted. Then I'm going to play the trade embargo. Spend 1 latinum.
Refresh your ship.
Refresh a ship.
That's an incident gone.
Now return this card. Yes. Returned. Right. And then I can activate this one. Spend 1 latinum to send an away team to this location. Really wish I didn't put the translator on that one now, but that's fine. Right, I'm going to activate
Rebner.
Discard a person. And I will discard.
So you get 3 dilithium for discarding a person.
Yeah, and it is an engineer, so I gain a glory.
Okay.
Right now. Yeah, let's promote. Promote, so I'll use this to promote this card.
New duty officer.
New
he
duty
didn't last long.
No, he was tired, needed a rest. He can have a nap. Now my hand's empty. I can activate Rebner.
3 cards.
Draw 2 cards. So here's a discard a card to draw a card. Let's do that. Yes. I'll do this one first. I'll use Big Hammer first. Draw 2 cards. Discard one of them. Discard that one. And then activate this one. Discard a card to draw a card.
And if the discarded cards was Romulan, gain a military. If
Yeah.
it was business, gain a latinum. If it gains both, get both.
Didn't have either. So.
Okay.
Oh, great. That's good. If only I had some more actions. Right. That's it. Oh. Let's warp on that ship. Warp this one to here, which is that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that's it.
Glory.
Glory.
We'll do my resupply. There is my hand. I have.
Oh. I should have activated that one. Discard an instant to game 1.
Okay. If you had an incident in hand, just.
I did.
Yeah,
But
just
was
do it.
it already activated?
Yeah. I can't remember.
No, I can't remember if it was or not, so if in doubt, I'll leave it.
Okay.
Don't know.
So I reveal my hand. For each person, get a dilithium. Right.
I'm sure you'll give me another incident anyway.
I'm sure I will. Yeah, that's really changed my game because I'm normally dilithium starved. Well, I do have an incident that I'd like to get rid of. Yeah. Okay.
Don't want to get rid of any of these. No.
First thing I'm going to do is draw a card. Oh, I needed it to be... Got the Orb of Time, which means I need to start looking at these. It's taking incidents, though. Don't like taking incidents. Well, that cargo's looking quite nice. It's got some glory on it. So let's play the Hollow Suite. I'm going to spend 2 Latinum to scan 2 of person, cargo, or ally. So I'm going to scan 2 cargo.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have either of these. I'm going to take that one because it's got 2 glory on it. And I'm going to put it on my discard pile. And because I spent 2 or more, I draw a card.
Okay.
Yes. Right.
I don't like that sound.
Oh. So I'm going to activate the Cerritos.
Yep.
No. Before I do that, I'm going to activate Jack Ransom to put a card on top of my deck. To gain a person to my discard pile. Right. Then we're going to activate the Cerritos and we're going to promote Boimler to be my new duty officer. And I'm going to interrupt that by playing Tendi. So Tendi is another part of the Cerritos crew. She's a lower decker. She starts off in my reserve deck. And her support operation is after promoting a lower decker, which I've just done, I gain 2 of either research, influence, or military. And I can promote this card to duty officer.
Okay.
Now, the great thing is that she has a passive ability that I can spend Latinum as if it was dilithium and vice versa.
Oh, nice.
And also, I can have another person with Starfleet on duty. So what happens is Boimler comes into play, dismisses Jack Ransom.
But you don't even have to dismiss him, do you? You can dismiss...
Well, that's after promoting a lower decker.
Oh, okay.
So this happens...
But then you can still, if you promote one, you don't have to put that one in, do you? You can pick either one.
I could pick either one. So I think... Yeah, I think I want him.
Yeah.
And then I react with... Well, I don't react. I use Tendi's support operation to get 2 research and then promote her. So I've got 2 duty officers. Right. So that's quite exciting because I've now got 2 tracks at 4 or more. So I need to get 4 allies on here.
Oh, nice.
So I should have done that one to promote Boimler rather than that one, because then I can use this one to start beaming the allies here. However, I have 2 actions left. Gosh. Right. I need to be looking at... And I've already drawn a card with that. Yeah, okay. So, it's a bit risky. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to play the Orb of Time.
Okay.
So I take an incident and I duplicate a play operation of a person, cargo, or ally from my log.
Anything good in there?
And then I can recall a non-time travel card from my staging area. So, which one? Well, not that one, because that's rubbish. I think I'm going to duplicate Parman. So Parman's actually from box 3. And his play operation is find any card in your draw deck, exhaust an opponent's duty officer and their captain.
Serious? Ouch.
Yeah.
That's good.
So I find any card in my draw deck. I've got 2 actions left. Gosh. I'm going to find second contact. Yeah. Okay. Right. So, 2 actions left. Do I have an ambassador in play? I do not. Okay, I'm going to play second contact.
Yep.
I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to gain an ally from the junk. It's going to be the Denobulans. If your reserve deck is empty, it is not. Log this card, otherwise shuffle the gained card
Into your deck.
Oh yes, the Orb of Time says you may recall a non-time travel card from your staging area, which I was going to.
Yeah.
I was going to take that back. Right, and then I've got 1 action left. And I've got 14 different things that I can do. Which one do I do? I need to be starting to get people on these ships. So we're going to activate the Cerritos. We're going to discard a card, which is going to be this, to beam a card here, which is going to be an ally. So I've got
One more to go.
3 allies on there so far. And then I mean, I could take another ally. I'm gaining so many cards.
Yeah, allies are good, aren't they? They're always 3 points normally.
Generally. But I am a little worried about the incidents again. Because I've just been taking quite a few.
Well, I've lost track. You keep giving them to me.
I have lost track. Yeah.
I don't know, I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you've got
So I think it's safest for me to just play Political Crisis, discard a card, to return this incident. I don't get the bonus from it, but I think it's safe to just get it out there. Now, after returning an incident, I can warp the Cerritos. It's fine. It's fine where it is. Oh, hang on. There is something that I could have done.
Yep.
I've just realised. That is putting an ally into play, isn't it? Yeah. When I beamed the ally to here, I can use Mariner's support after putting the ally into play.
Yeah.
I can do it. Gain a
Nice.
Latinum and send an away team to a location where you have a ship.
Nicely
Location is
done.
secured. Which means after returning the incident, I can warp the Cerritos. So I will.
Yeah, you don't want to keep it there for control.
No,
I suppose you lose, but
because I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose the ship.
Yes.
Yeah. So I keep forgetting that. It's not just when I play an ally, it's when
Just
I put
go
an
into
ally
play.
into play. I've not used either of these, that's fine.
Yeah, so play control counts as going into play because
Yeah.
locations then into play. Beamed.
We're good. There you go. Have
Staging
that.
area. I've got one this time.
So everything's going to wipe. So I'll just put it on the
Okay.
thing that I don't think you're going to take.
I really like that card.
Yeah.
I won't get it though. Enough to do it.
I am done. Those go there.
Let's put 6 more glory.
Right. Okay. While you're starting your turn, I'm just going to pop to the lid, but you carry on playing.
Okay. Big enough helmet. Gain Latinum. Dilithium. And refresh my captain. Then I will deploy gift box. I can dismiss a card. Oh, dismiss. Not discard. Oh yeah, you may discard a card. Yeah, discard a incident there to gain a cargo. Ah, I forgot to do the control step again.
Okay, that's fine.
The only thing I've done big enough helmet and I've deployed this to gain a cargo. Haven't gained the cargo yet. That's where you just...
Yeah, it's another no effect control, so... But it's another communication.
Yeah, I just lost one communication though.
Okay, so Tellar Prime has come out. I like the way we're gradually moving the neutral locations towards me as you're increasing your territory.
Wait. What ships did I just... That one.
Yep.
Why did I bring... I only had 2 ships there.
You did.
Yeah, that one was not there. But those 2 here, they are. That's it. So I'm on this step here, so I may discard a card, gain a cargo, which I've just done. So now, am I gaining this cargo or the top card? Discard a card. Doctor, I don't really have any business cards. That's 2 points. Right, let's take a gamble. See what's here. Oh, nice.
Nobody's come to join us. Give me you.
Okay. top of deck or discard pile. Where shall I put it? Let's go discard. Then I can activate this one. Beam a cargo from your discard pile here. You may draw a card.
I may draw a card. I will draw a card. So what's the benefit of you having cargo on there?
As a resupply, I can recall a card beam there.
Oh, so you can just take it back. Right, okay, nice.
Right, I'll activate my captain to draw 2 cards. 1. My big enough helmet to refresh my captain.
Right, okay.
From when you exhausted it earlier. Oh, nice.
I've got 2 cards left in my reserve.
Just seeing if you have any spies in play. You do not.
I do not have any spies in play.
Alright, that's... Got 2 actions. I've only got 1 action left to play in my hand, I think, so... Oh, actually, Beam a helmet here to gain a cargo. We do have a cargo. Let's do that. So I'm going to warp
The Mondor.
the Mondor to here. Then I'll beam a helmet. Oh, that's not even an active. That's just a free play. Yeah. Beam a helmet here. That seems like a pointless exercise because you can just move a ship. So I'm just trying to not waste my actions, but take an incident. Oh, I could do that. Let's do that. Right, I'm going for this one. Beam a helmet here to take an incident.
So activate it and an action.
Yep. Action,
Beam a helmet there.
Beam a helmet there.
Take an incident. Gain a ship or an ally.
Gain a ship. Put my deck. Then I can play this one. If you have a communication in play, return this card.
You have multiple communications in play.
I think I got 1. No, 2. Yeah. Return this one. And then I will promote a person from my hand to duty officer. Okay, I didn't beam that one in the end, did I? Oh, sorry, I did beam it. So
You did warp it. Yeah.
Okay. Can I take that back?
Yeah, what, the warping it?
Yeah,
Yeah, if you didn't want to.
No, originally I was going to try and send 2 people there in the ship. Then I
Yeah.
realised you can just move 1 ship across. It's blocked it. So instead of that, I won't warp it. I will beam. I will promote.
Yep.
This one.
So you're owed a dilithium?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I am. I spent that. And this is a new card. It's come out
We have
my
another new
reserve,
card.
Yes.
So this is from your reserve. So this is Rumdar. So you've got it now as your duty officer.
Yeah.
So after drawing cards from Rebner's operations, you draw 2 cards.
Yes.
And if he's wearing a helmet, you may take an incident to enlisted development. Okay. Now you haven't had anybody wearing a helmet yet, have you?
No.
Right. But that's going to happen
No.
sometime.
Hopefully, yeah.
Okay.
If everything goes to plan, they will, but it's not.
So we resolve the Stardate card.
Yes.
So we're going to wipe the entire market, and we're going to wipe this one because there's no tokens there. Tanuga 4 has come out. We've got a big junk pile now. Okay, some nice cards for me there.
Carded. 1 glory.
Right.
These go. And I'm just going to draw up.
Okay. Well, I'm going to reveal my hand. I've only got 1 person. So I just get 1 dilithium. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw a card. Because my deck is empty, which means I get this one.
Yep.
Okay, right. Next. I think we need to do this mission. Yep, we absolutely need to do this mission. So we are activating the Cerritos. We are discarding a card to beam a card here. I now have 4 allies on the same ship, and at least 2 of my tracks are at 4 or more. In fact, I've got exactly 4, and exactly 4. So the mission is done. I gain 4 dilithium and I draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can junk a card from the market. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Which card do I want to junk from the market? None of them. I mean, it is May. You may junk a card from the market. I don't think I want to.
Yeah. All cards you like.
I think I'm okay with those. Yeah. There's nothing in particular there that I think you might want.
So is that your goal all complete, done?
That is that one done.
Then you have to discard all your allies?
Oh yes, all of the things that were beamed that contributed to that, the rule I always forget, are now gone. Right. I'm then going to play to Arna. So the ship's cat is actually the doctor.
Yeah.
So I gain a research and I may return an incident from my discard pile.
Oh, nice.
And this was a card from my reserve. So I gain a research, playing it, and I can return an incident from my discard pile, which I will.
That's nice. Got a healthy incident deck now.
I may choose to warp the Cerritos because I returned an incident, but I'm not going to. In fact, I could have reacted to that because I gained a research by discarding a person to send an away team somewhere. So I will. I will actually react after gaining a research, discarding Tevrin crit, send an away team to the location of the Cerritos, which is here. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, right. Then I just need to look at what my last reserve card is. Oh, yeah. So I'm just going to look through my deck to see. Okay, yeah. Okay. I want to get that in play as my duty officer. And I think I can do that by... Oh my gosh. I can duplicate a play operation of a person or cargo that you or your opponent has in play.
Okay.
I can duplicate the play operation of a person or cargo that you or your opponent has in play.
So this. Obviously, we have this one.
Except for beamed cards.
Okay. So, cargo, I've got that one. Deploy this card. Oh.
Wow.
I guess you can't copy deployed things. If it says deploy this card, you can't copy it.
It's in play.
But if it's not a deployable card, does it?
Yeah, no, I think that still works.
Yeah.
We can get a ruling on that from anybody who is watching us as we are playing, that if I duplicate the play operation of the gift box and the gift box says deploy this card, then what happens? Because I'm duplicating that, but I don't think this would get
Okay,
deployed.
just the deploy part would just fizzle.
Yeah, yeah. This is Paul in the editing room, just confirming that, yeah, the second part of it, the deploy the card, would fizzle, but the rest of the duplicate would work as normal. I could literally copy that, could copy that, could copy all sorts. Ah, right, and then there's a downside.
Is that...
Yeah, the downside is I have to put a person into my staging area without triggering their play operation or take an incident, which is absolutely fine. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to play Vadic's Splinter Group. I'll show this on the B screen, actually. This is an interesting card from box 2. And I'm going to be doing this. So I'm going to be duplicating a play operation of a person or cargo that you or your opponent has in play. I'm going to duplicate that.
Okay.
I think this works. I've never seen this combo before.
Oh, nice.
So I send an away team to a neutral location.
Yep.
I force my opponent to discard a card.
Yeah. Oh, that's tough. I like these cards.
Right. And then I dismiss an opponent's spy, and that is a spy.
See any spy? It has to be that one.
It's effectively dismissing himself.
Yeah. Ouch.
And I get a glory.
That's a dumb.
Right. And then I have to put a person into my staging area without triggering their effect.
Every time I put that card out, I've never been able to dismiss the spy. Never been able to do it. Never won. And the first time it happens, it's against me.
And then I can do it. Right.
My own card.
Right. So this is where it gets good. Because I'm then going to play Red Alert.
You still haven't used any action.
No, I now have put a card on top of your deck to return this card. You may promote a person from your staging area to duty officer. So I'm going to promote Ash Tyler to replace Brad Boimler as a new duty officer. And his passive ability is that if I have 8 or more glory, which I do, my hand size goes up by 2.
Wow, nice. That's very good.
And because he's Starfleet, I can have those 2 in play. Right, I've got 2 actions left, and I've still got these. I've used that. I've used that. I need to be looking at my other missions. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with that. So I am going to play the Denobulans, and because I have 3 influence, I'm going to scan 3 people. And I can have any one of these, or I can have that. I quite like her, to be honest.
Oh, nice. Gain cards from the junk.
And
log cards.
Yeah, log the gained card. And I want to be logging cards. There's no ancients in here though.
So suit is like cargo ship.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm not going to have any of these. I'm going to have her. So I gain that to there, and I log this card. So the Denobulans are logged. Right, then I am going to play Set a Course to draw a card and discard a card. I will just draw and discard that.
Warp a ship, is it?
And I can warp up to 2 of my ships. I think I'm okay with my ships, where they are at the moment. So I'm not going to do anything like that. And then we've got a final action. I've not yet. No, we're good. I'm going to play the Holosuite. So I'm going to spend... If I spend 2, I can draw the card. But I think I'm okay. I'm just going to spend 1 to scan 1 person, cargo, or ally.
Do you not want to spend a dilithium instead of that?
Oh, well, I can spend either as anything.
Or what if that gets dismissed and then you'd be like, I wish I kept some of my...
That's a good point, actually.
Just thinking ahead, isn't it?
That's a good point. I will spend the dilithium. Because I can spend dilithium as platinum and vice versa. So we're going to scan cargo. I'm going to look at this one. But I'm going to choose not to have that one. And I'll have this one instead. Which means I get that. I get this. And I'm going to put that in my discard pile. And then we get a new one.
Oh, nice.
And I think that is my turn done. We're going to pop a glory on. I'm going to put it on the ally because I still don't think you want allies too much. And then I'm going to draw 5. 1, 2,
They are
3,
not a
4,
big draw for
5.
me, really. They are good points, though.
They are. They are good points. Right. Okay, you'll go. Control.
Control, no.
Resupply.
Resupply, yes. So this time I do.
You have 2 resupplies.
You may discard a card to draw a card from your discard pile. I think I'll go for the communication one first. I think it's just one. One communication.
Draw a card for each communication you have in play, excluding that one.
So 1.
Yeah. And then you may discard a card to draw a card from your discard pile. That's good for getting back things that you did.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
my hand size was 2 extra.
there you go.
So I should be drawing 2 extra.
What should I get back from here? Right, discard. Yes, I will discard. Let's discard. Discard a card to draw a card.
I need to be getting encounters. Well, I need to be logging cards. I desperately need to be logging cards.
Okay, let's use that to promote Rumdar's back.
Yeah, he's back.
Somebody dismissed him earlier. And then don't want to spend that. Gain a card from the junk. Go to my discard pile. I really do want a scientist, don't I? Ah, yes. Alright, so I will play this one. Spend 1 Latinum to draw a card from the junk to your discard pile. I think it has to be this one. Then beam a cargo from your discard pile here. Let's beam this one to there. And you may draw a card.
Yay. 8 cards in hand.
So don't think. Do I have another engineer? No, that's a shame. Right, but now I have completed my goal here. Have an engineer, a scientist, and a communication in play. It's alright, I'm just going to take that back. I'll be in this card here. From a discard pile. Can I do that a different way? Yes, I can. Right, I'm going to deploy and warp the Borg probe.
The Borg probe, yep.
That
It's a nice little versatile ship because it doesn't cost dilithium to warp it.
Right. Beam a card here from your hand or discard pile.
Are you warping it?
No.
No.
Beam.
It's
yeah,
free.
Yeah. Let's get that. And then I can. I'm not doing the spend an action to gain the person. Let's say 1 point to be logged. But I will beam a card here from your hand or discard pile. Use that one there. Then I will. Oh, that was a resupply. I should have recorded it and I didn't. Oh, well.
Why did you say you did it?
Is that all right?
Yeah, it's fine.
If we're playing properly, I don't mind.
No, it's all right. It's a resupply.
Yeah. I meant to bring it back.
Yeah.
And then play it. Spend 3.
To gain an action.
Gain the action. So I've got 3 actions. No cards, but I can do my goal now. I've got my engineer in play, my scientist in play, and my communication in play.
Okay. Are any of them pack leads?
No.
None of them are pack leads.
No, they're not.
Wow.
So
enlisted development, reducing the cost by 1 dilithium or 1 latinum, and you gain 2 glory.
yeah. So take 2 glory.
Wow. Stardate 4 is almost over. This is going to be a quick game because we've been removing more glory from here. We're not going to see some of the cool parts of this deck.
I'll go for another ship.
That's because I've been playing with a 30 card deck or something ridiculous. I'm about to start thinning it.
Right,
But
that's going to cost me just 3 dilithium, reducing the latinum to
Okay.
0.
so you've enlisted that.
That stays there. This one gets discarded, and that one stays in play.
Yes, because it's
That's
only
a
beamed
beamed.
cards that gets dismissed. Yeah.
Now I can activate my captain, and
This to draw 4.
he's not wearing a helmet.
He's not wearing a helmet, but 4 cards.
So I have Jackaborg's Clump Ship, which is a development.
Okay, this is from your development pile.
I'll do this first. Beam a helmet here to gain a cargo. Which I will take that cargo. Put it there.
Okay.
Right.
And then we're looking at this. So you're playing it.
Yes.
Attack, play, deploy the ship. For each ship your opponent has in play, draw and reveal a card. Oh, it's this one.
Yes.
Oh, but
Same again.
It's same
the
again.
Same, but different ship.
Different ship, but the same effect. Okay, so I've got 2 ships in play. So you're drawing and revealing 2 cards.
So we got the cargo weapon.
And it is a weapon.
And another ship.
But not a weapon.
Not a weapon.
Okay.
So I can log this one.
You may log a drawn card with weapon to force your opponent to log a ship from their hand, discard pile, or in play.
Which I will log that one.
Okay, well, I'm going to log this.
Yep.
So I didn't want to do, but there you go. So you've blown up my shuttlecraft. You've sunk my battleship. Okay.
And that was an action. Let's go for... That's good. Let's go for discard an incident to gain 1 military, which is just an activation. And then Decora Marauders back out. I can deploy this ship. Attack plane, deploy the ship, steal 1 Latinum. So now...
Yep, you steal a Latinum. Yeah.
So would I be able to take a dilithium
No,
then?
no.
Because
I can spend that as if it was
but it
that,
doesn't
and that
count.
as if it was that. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to. Right. So last thing I need to do is decide where to put my ships. That one's exhausted. That's it. I've got 2 here, which... And 1 to warp, and that's the same 1 to warp. So I could just ignore that and give my location and log my ships. I think I will do. Let's just spend 2 dilithium to warp these 2 to there. And that's me done.
Okay. So
Right.
we pop that glory on, which means I'm going to get that card. We have 5 on that. I got like 8 cards in hand. Right.
That one goes away. Oh, I was meant to do that. Beam a cargo here from your discard pile. Ah, let's leave it. Leave it. Right, we're done.
Okay, so resupply. I have 1, 2, 3 people in my hand.
Nice.
No,
4.
4.
4 people.
4 people in my hand. I get 4 dilithium. Never had this much dilithium as this deck. Right, I desperately need to get into my developments, which means I need a smaller deck. I need to be drawing lots of cards. So I'm going to control this.
Yep.
So that dismisses the Cerritos. But I take control of Memory Alpha. You may log a card. Yes, I am going to log a card. And when I do log a card, which will be this one, I can then duplicate the play operation of a person, cargo, or ally from my log. So basically, pretty much anything else here, I can duplicate it. And what I'm going to do is I am going to duplicate...
Hand size of 7. You still got that?
Yeah, I still got that.
Yeah.
I think... Yeah, there's some weird shenanigans that can be going on here. Oh, no, not that. I think we're going to do this again because I think this hurts you.
What?
Yeah.
All right, what are you doing now?
So I'm duplicating the play operation of this person, which is to find any card in my deck.
Yep.
You exhaust your duty officer and your captain.
Yeah, it does. That really is painful. It's very good. All right.
And I find any card in my deck.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
Oh, right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I'm about to draw. I'm about to get another one.
7. I get 3. I don't get any more because you've just exhausted my captain.
Yay! It's going to be... Not with that one. Which one do I want? I don't know. I'll have that one. Right. Okay, so 3 actions. We need a new location. Orion. Okay. Right, so... ridiculous amount of options here. Absolutely ridiculous amount of options. We're going to play Second Contact. Draw a card. You may gain an ally from the junk. If your reserve deck is empty. Believe it or not, the game is almost over and I haven't been through my reserve deck. Otherwise, shuffle the gained card into your...
I'm not through mine either.
It's been a crazy game. Right. That's that done. I'm then going to draw a card. Okay. Right. How many incidents are there?
Loads. Yeah, we're doing all right.
Okay.
5.
So I'm going to play Beckett Mariner.
And I don't want any of them. Just
I'm going to take 2 incidents.
Wow, okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
Don't give any back to me.
But
please.
I do gain a ship and I free play the gain ship.
Ooh. Oh, is this your telepath one again?
So I'm going to gain the Medusan vessel and free play it. So can you pass me the Medusan vessel? Which says deploy this ship. You may discard to scan for a telepath.
Do you have enough cards to discard one?
I'm not sure actually. Might need some more. So I'm going to discard a card.
Yeah.
To scan for a telepath. So I'm going to scan this deck.
Yep.
Because I know there is one in there.
The creatures has got...
It's the Letheans.
Oh.
No. No.
Top vampires, have they been through yet?
Are they telepaths?
I thought they were, yeah.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, okay, interesting. Should have done that. Oh no, I needed that to that and that. Yeah, okay. Done. It's 3 points.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's a great card for you because if you
play
it,
because I just log all of the other cards. Yeah. I just want to be logging.
And it's going in your discard, not your draw.
As many cards as I can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Right. So I want to be thinning my deck by getting cards onto here. Oh, after logging a card, gain a glory.
Oh yeah.
And that would have happened when I did it.
Yeah. So
so every time I log a card,
an exhaust token on it.
Oh, it's a reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's only once per turn. Right. So we are going to activate the USS Carlsbad, discarding a card, which is going to be this one, to beam a card here, which is going to be this one. I have one person on a ship. Yay! Right. I'm then going to play, as an action, trade embargo, spending a latinum.
Yeah.
Return this card. You may refresh a ship. I'll refresh the ship. I'm then going to activate the Carlsbad. Discard a card. To beam a card here.
Oh, is this going for the 4 people?
4 people, 2 of which need to be lower deckers.
Yeah.
So it's going to be slow.
You've already got. Oh, they have to be beamed.
They need to be beamed to the same ship. Yeah. I'm then going to activate the Medusan vessel. I'm going to discard a card to beam a card here. I'm just thinning the deck at this point.
Yeah, well, when you've got a hand size of 7, it's not a bad choice.
I've returned incidents, so I could have been warping the Cerritos, but the Cerritos is not in play. I think that's it. So we wipe the market.
Okay.
And I'm going to put a glory on the holographic drone ship.
Okay.
I think. I don't know at this stage. Yeah, put it on the holographic drone ship. Right, I'm going to discard that card. I'm going to clear these up. You're going to get that. I'm going to discard these cards. And then I'm drawing 7. So 1, 2, 3. I now have no reserve deck, but this is the biggest deck I've ever had. Yeah, I should have been thinning it more. I just got too excited about picking up all these cards.
If you've got loads of cards from here, you don't need to get your development out, really. That's all.
I do have a lot of points from cards. So, 1, 2, 3.
I suppose if you've got a lot of things to get you encounters and things.
Well, that's it. I've not got any encounters.
No, never either.
You've not done yours. Right, your go.
Yeah. So, resupply. Draw a card for each communication you have in play. I think it's just the one. Helmet. Excellent. And then also, I can discard a card to draw a card from your discard pile. I may want to do. Yeah. Get my engineer back out, but no. Right, and then control step. I control that one.
You may spend 3 dilithium to scan for either a scientist or a weapon.
So, Marauder,
Bulk probe, and Jacobog's clump ship.
Okay.
All dismissed. Would you like to spend 3 dilithium to scan for a scientist or a weapon?
I will. I'll scan for a weapon.
Okay. Where are you going to scan?
Yeah. Oh, there's a weapon.
Oh, you've got to take that one. Yeah.
Put it to the top of my deck.
Ah, the Enterprise C.
And then I will play the clump ship.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Are you attacking me again?
I am.
Oh.
Deploy the ship. For each ship your opponent has in play. 2 ships. Draw and reveal a card.
Have you drawn a weapon?
I will draw a weapon. Yes. Ooh. So I've got a weapon. I can log the weapon, which I will do.
To force me
To
to
log,
log a ship. I'm going to log the Cerritos.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay.
Ouch.
That out. And then I'm going to play the
Lurper.
Lurper. Force your opponent to dismiss one of their duty officers.
Oh.
If they do, they may draw a card. I can put a card on the top of my deck to gain 1. I don't think I will do that.
I need to dismiss a duty officer.
Yes. But I don't draw any cards for that because I don't have any Vulcans in play.
Okay, I'm going to dismiss Tendi. Okay.
I will play Big Enough Helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Gain a Latinum, Dilithium, a refresh. My captain.
And a glory.
Oh, and a glory.
And a glory.
How about the glory?
Interesting. So if you can take one more glory,
yeah.
next round is the last round.
Wow.
What an unusual game this has been.
I've only got 1 card left there, so I need to beam a cargo from your discard pile here. And then you may draw another card. Wow. You draw lots of cards. Might give me an extra action at the end if I need it. We need another location as well, don't we?
We do. Put that. Oh no, we can put it here. It's solemn. It's the 10-pointer.
Oh, nice. Attack cruiser. Deploy and warp this ship. You may discard a card. So let's deploy and warp. Let's go straight to that. 10 points. Deploy, warp the ship. You may discard a card to send it. Right. So we'll discard that one to send in a waiting.
You forced me to log a card, didn't you?
Yes, your ship. I got a reaction.
So it is going to end.
Oh, nice. Right, done that one. Now I can activate my captain. Yeah. So draw 2 cards. 1. Oh, wow. Okay. That one. I'm finally into my
Yeah.
my developments now, but too late. Right, I'm going to promote my last reserve. That one I just picked up.
Okay. Another
to
card
Duty officer.
from the reserve deck. This is Ambassador Grubdin. And you're promoting him to be your duty officer.
Yeah.
So once he is your duty officer, you can activate him, spend an action, gain a military. For each helmet you have in play. Gain 1 military for each helmet you have in play. And then if Ambassador Grubdin is wearing a helmet, you get a Latinum and a glory. Okay, so this is the Ambassador, not the helmet. Not the Emperor.
No, the Emperor is in my development.
He's in your developments.
Haven't got him. I don't think I will get him this game.
No.
Too hard to get another development out. But I will do the activation. Spend a
action
to gain.
How many helmets do you have in play?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4. So you get 4 military.
Just need 1 more to get to the 3. And then I'll play my Revolution. Yeah, Revolution.
Okay,
Which
Revolution.
I haven't actually
Finally,
played.
here we go. So this is this starts off in your opening deck.
Yeah.
So cost you an action, you get a glory.
No, do the second part.
Oh, you did the second part. Requires 5 military. Dismiss every helmet and exhaust every unexhausted ongoing location you have in play. Ongoing or location. If you dismissed at least 2, send an away team to a location. Okay, there you go. This card cannot be logged. So there's a revolution going on.
Okay, so dismiss those, dismiss this one. So that's 3 helmets. And
The 3 helmets have been dismissed.
all my ongoings.
All your ongoing stroke location you have in play. So all of your, basically it's a revolution.
Yeah.
So everything's exhausted.
And I get send an away team. Send an away team there. And then I will, I think, beam both my ships. So that one's already there. Don't need to be in that one. Be in this one.
10 points.
Spend 1 dilithium to be in that one there. That's it. I don't have any more. That one's exhausted. That's it. Right.
Right. So you put
spend
that
this
on.
one out.
End of the game is triggered. I get 1 more turn, and then Stuart gets 1 more turn, and then we're done. And unfortunately, because of the way this game was played, we've not really dived into our developments, which means we've not really shown off these decks
I only got 1.
as well as they could be shown off. But it's been a fascinating game. Now then, I am actually going to be able to get a card from my developments.
Oh,
Because, well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you 1, 2, 3 people from my hand. Right. Because the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play Samantha Rutherford. All right. I can take an incident to enlist a development.
Oh, okay.
So I can actually just play him to get a development. So he does some experiments, messes things up, breaks something, gets an incident. But I do get to enlist a development. So I've got lots of developments here. We're going to not see all of these in the game. I might go through them at the end of the video, but I'm actually going to take Strange New Worlds.
Oh, okay.
So Strange New Worlds, which a lot of Starfleet captains have just in their deck, I've got to go and get it from my development.
And what's the cost?
The cost is I find 2 Starfleets and log both.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that's enlisted, but I'm going to find 2 Starfleets from in here. There's one. And... oh, I don't have another one in here. Well, I have Boimler, but I think we'll keep Boimler for now. Yeah, maybe Tendi. Okay, so I've found those. I've logged those. I can't react with that because it's already exhausted. So I get Strange New Worlds. I've enlisted it. And I've taken an incident to do that. Right, I'm then going to activate the Carlsbad. I'm going to discard a card to beam a card there, which is going to be... I could have done that second mission. I had a way of doing it, but
Okay.
I decided to do this instead.
Yeah, because that's 1 point. And what's the reward then? Scan for... yeah.
Yeah, it may have been okay.
Oh, it's 3. I think Strange New Worlds, if that's the plan instead, is probably a better option.
I'm going to activate
Oh, sorry.
the Medusan Vessel, spending a dilithium to warp it to here.
Yeah.
Now, I've not used that yet, so I better use that quickly to draw Strange New Worlds. And I will then play Strange New Worlds, selecting this location, dismissing the ship, returning the away team, logging the location, get an encounter. Yay!
Nice. First one of the game, is it?
First one of the game. I'm going to take that. It's nice and easy, and we like that. Right. I'm then going to play Tana to Anna. Gain a research. Return an incident from your discard pile. When I gain the research, I could discard a person if I had one. So I can't. I haven't got a person to discard. Right. So, Salt Vampires. Draw 2 cards. Should have done that first, because then I could... oh, yeah, right. Do I want to discard all of my dilithium? No, not really. Right, I'm going to... play the Tellarites again.
Nice. No, I don't want that one.
Believe that might... oh, I've got this. I can play this. Find a beverage ambassador or telepath. Don't know whether I've got any of those. Beverage, telepath... no, I haven't got any of those. But it does increase my hand size by 1. I'm trying desperately to get these cards out of my deck. but I don't think I can. Right, and then we got Vija. So Vija was the encounter that I got.
Log 2 cards.
I can log up to
nice.
2 cards from your hand or discard pile. I'll just log those 2. It's 2 more cards in my log.
Nice.
But yeah, that's it. I didn't do these other missions.
Missions weren't really that important. If your tracks aren't up, you get points from all the cards you got instead.
Yeah, but that's quite nice.
Yeah.
If I can get that one done. It just didn't happen in this game. So my hand size is temporarily increased by 1 for every Starfleet or Ambassador. Sorry, if I've got a Starfleet, a Beverage, and an Ambassador. Oh, and I get to log a card from my staging area, which can be this card. It might as well be this card at this stage. So it's only Starfleet. I don't have any others in play. So my hand size is increased by 1 and by 2. So my hand size is 8.
Nice.
So we need to get some glory. I'll put a glory on the card.
By 2 or 3, log this card, which it wasn't.
It was not. Yeah.
So
So
quite
those
a big
go.
deck though, haven't you?
Yeah.
Up to 8. Wow.
So 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Too many cards. Otherwise, I would have got an extra couple of developments. But I'm really happy with this game. I enjoyed the game. Off you go then. Your last turn.
I do have some. Cleanup. Didn't do my cleanup. Each weapon or scientist, which I don't think I had anyway. So that didn't matter. But right. Draw a card for each communication I have, which I've got 1 communication still. 1. And then I may discard a card to draw a card from your discard pile. Which I will discard this one. Discard a card to draw a card from my discard. Now what to get? What do I want? No.
You've got control as well.
Yes.
Are you doing it?
I will do. I just need to pick 1 card to add to my deck. Discarding that one. I'm just not quite sure what to get.
Oh, you're doing the resupply first.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I've drawn a card after discarding a card.
So controlling Solum.
Controlling, yes.
Take an incident to the bottom of your deck. Interestingly, if you'd have left the ships there, you would have got 4 points at the end of the game instead of 10.
But then with the...
But the incident is -2.
Yeah.
It's still a 4-point swing.
Yeah. And the ball, was it 2 ships
It
there?
was 2 ships and 2 away teams.
Okay. Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why do I have the extra ship there?
In case I decided to go there, I guess. The Kelvas docks have come out.
Okay, so let's promote a new duty officer. And then I'm going to do that first. I'm going to activate my captain. Pay for it to draw 2 cards, which will also activate my duty officer. 1, 2, 4. Nice. Too many good choices now. How many more cards do I need to draw? 4. If I can get those 4. But I don't think I can. But anyway, let's try. So, action to return red alarm.
Red alarm.
Yeah. Recall a duty officer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's to return this card.
Back to your hand. Red alarm is gone.
And I can spend 1 to refresh a ship or draw a helmet from my discard pile. Let's draw a helmet.
That's returned.
Oh yeah, still want to keep that one. I've already got that. There it is. Right. So let's play Big Enough Helmet.
Latinum, Dilithium, and a Glory.
Yeah, or should I just be gaining cards? Let's see what we can draw. So refresh that one. And gain 2.
And a Glory.
And a Glory. Now, if I only had a way to promote. Do I have any way to promote? I don't. What's that? 2 cards. How many ships do you have deployed? 1.
I have 1 ship deployed.
Yeah.
And if you force me to log it, I get a point, which is great. I'm happy with that.
Now I'm trying to draw more cards. If I can draw, I'll draw at the end of my turn, won't I? So I can
You'll get another development.
Yeah, I was trying to get them out now to try and play one of them. But I don't think I can afford them now anyway. Right. Sorry, let's get on with this. Person's worth 1, so let's not worry about that. Deploy and warp this ship. Let's get rid of this one. Discard a card to return this card.
Does it have a blue focus? It does.
Oh, I do.
There you go.
I'll draw some more cards.
Draw 2 and discard 1 of them. And that is returned.
Okay. And then junk a card from the market to draw a card.
Yep. Which one do you want to junk?
Yeah, that one. Okay, so now I can activate my captain. I draw 2 cards, which one of them would be a development.
Spending a Latinum?
Yes.
Because your hand is not empty.
But before I do that, I might have to spend glory to do it. Yes. Oh, big enough helmet. If I had that, I can't get him up there anyway. Yeah, I definitely want to use that to draw 2 cards. To draw this one.
That one.
Great.
And a development. Development cost is
5.
5.
Or maybe I should just do this one, which would be
5 would be 2 glory.
Yeah, but that I can get more up on the track here. Or I could do that, my Emperor, which would get me an incident. Free play an incident. Right, let's go for the bomb. The bomb's more fun. So
Okay.
I've got to spend 5. So
1.
2 glory and 1.
Yeah.
Draw that one. And then
Play it.
last action.
All right, let's have a look at it. So this is from your development pile. It is a Veruvian bomb. Attack play. Your opponent takes an incident. Log a controlled location that you have in play. Gain 1 military and 2 military for each one of those the logged card has. And then either discard a shady or log this card. So first thing is your opponent takes an incident. So I will take an incident. Then log a controlled location that you have in play.
This one.
Don't really matter, does it? Gain 1 military. Oh, and 2 military for each one of those it has. So you gain 5 military. Oh, so close. Then either discard a shady or log this card.
Oh, wait. This is going to be great. I think I am going to sucks. I will. Log the card.
Okay.
I was looking to see if I had a second weapon. If I had 2 weapons in play, then I could complete the goal. I do not. Alright.
Any more for any more?
You know what? I was thinking, great, I can bring that one back. But once again, I forgot that's a resupply action that I keep forgetting to do. Alright, so discard an instant to game 1. Yeah, I was thinking I can recall that one to play it to get my last military, but I can't now.
So you have to discard an incident to gain the military.
Oh, yeah. That's it. I don't think I've got anything else I can do.
Okay, right. We are done. So first of all, glory. I've collected loads of it as usual.
All right.
14.
Nice. 7 for me.
Right. Tokens on locations. I have 2. You have 1. End of game scoring. I get 1 point for every 2 cards in my log. I have 12 cards in my log. So I get 6. That's the only end of game scoring I have.
1 for all my shady cards. Don't have that one. And 1 for 1 point for every 2 cargo. Excluding cards with helmet. I don't think I have many of those. Maybe I've got more than I thought.
So 1 point for every 2 cargo, not including helmets.
I think that's all my cargo.
It's quite a lot.
3 points for that.
Okay.
And then for shady cards.
You've got 1 here. That is shady. That's shady.
Right, any there. No, I've definitely got 1 more. There's a shady.
So 3.
Yep, 3.
So you get 6. Okay. Points for cards. So everything, hand, deck, discard pile. We may be here a while.
41.
Hi, this is Paul in the editing room. Stuart said 41 and I wrote down 47. So bear that in mind when we add up the final scores. Okay, blue striped cards, 0. Yellow striped cards, 0. Red striped cards are worth 4 each.
3.
12. Goals, 6. It's going to be close. So 14, 16, 22, 69, 70, 77. Which is not a great score.
All right, it's a fast game.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Yeah, we didn't get through our developments. So 7, 8, 14, 51, 61, 73. I make it 79. It should have actually been 73. 77, 79. Well played.
So that last incident I gave you.
That last incident that you gave me.
After you gave me so many.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that is Freeman versus Rebner, but we didn't really show off these decks as well as they should be. The only card I got from my developments was Strange New Worlds, which was nothing new and exciting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit on the end of this video and just go through the developments in this deck and show you how some of those work. We also didn't see you getting the
helmet on the
Emperor.
Yeah, I didn't get the Emperor out.
Which would have been cool, which would have got you your encounter as well. But yeah, that is an introduction to how the Rebner and Freeman decks work. And like I've said in all of the other videos, every time you play it is different. So I've played the Freeman deck now about 15 or 16 times. None of those games have gone like this. This has been one of the most unusual games that I've played with this deck. My biggest problem is that, again, I took too many cards, which meant I didn't get through my deck. But it's because every turn I was doing stuff. And I was very rarely exhausting my ships to put cards on them because I didn't have enough cards. I was always doing stuff with all of the cards that I had that I never seemed to beam enough cards to them. But yeah, it was fun. I'm happy with how it's played. This is a deck I'd definitely play again.
Yeah.
Because even though it's quite complex with the support operations, I'm kind of used to this now. And this is the one that really shows off the support operations because I've got loads of lower deckers cards in there because it is the Cerritos.
Yeah, you had so many actions going on in your turn. It was like, right, this triggers this and this.
I did, but I felt more comfortable with this deck than I have done with some of the other ones. And what about Rebner?
It's great.
You like it?
Just have to worry about the one track. The other cards, anything comes up. No, don't want that. Don't want that.
Yeah.
But then you do miss out on some good cards that have good, like, play operations.
Yeah.
Because they obviously don't score, so you just ignore them.
You ignore them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Paul in the editing room here, just with some extra cards for my development deck that we didn't see. The first one being a fleet of 30 California-class ships. So what's interesting about this one, it's really expensive, but for the purposes of securing locations, this ship counts as 2 tokens. And the actual standee that comes with this game has space for 2 little plastic bases on it. The Apagosians is an ally that's in my development deck, 3 Latinum to get, and when you play it, you can find a person or cargo, duplicate one of the found card's play operations up to 2 times, ignoring effects that would log this card, and then log the found card, gain 2 glory, and then log this card. It's very interesting, but it's a bit tricky to get it to work perfectly. And finally, a card that I've never got personally to work properly. This is the farm. It is a location, and when you take control of it, you can free play an incident, which is great. The idea is that you beam cards here, and then when you've got 5 research, you log all of the cards beamed here, and if at least 2 of them are anomalies, then you get the top encounter and you log this card. Well, thank you very much, Stuart, for joining me. Thank you to everybody for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. This has been the 4th video in a series of 6. I have 2 more solo playthroughs to come. One of them where I will be playing Pike, and the other one I'll be playing Giorgio. And then that is all 9 of the captains from To Boldly Go and Second Contact covered. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.
Cheers.